Okay, so today is literally one of those days where I had a dream come true. I have a song on a video game. Greetings, gamers. My name is Johnny Retro, and welcome to a very special episode of the Retro Raider Show. That is right, guys. I'm speechless, but it is true. I made a song for a trailer of an upcoming video game. But not just any video game. A pixel art RPG, a brand new RPG for the Sega Mega Drive / Genesis. That is right, guys. Today was the official announcement of Affinity Sorrow, a brand new RPG for the Sega Mega Drive. I mean, this is... I'm literally speechless. First of all, just a quick background information about Affinity Sorrow. A brand new release by the indie studio Secound Dimension. I mean, these guys are no rookies when it comes to releasing brand new games for older consoles. They have already released a couple of games for the Mega Drive, the Super Nintendo and the NES. And I mean, Affinity Sorrow, this one is going to be big. And I mean, it's always exciting to see brand new games for our older consoles. But I mean, the Mega Drive, it does lack a little bit of RPGs, if we compare with the Super Nintendo, which, just ruled the RPG scene during the 90s. We do have some good RPGs on the Mega Drive, but I mean, Affinity of Sorrow, this is going to be huge. As a matter of fact, the original development for the game started way back in 2010, 2011 if I'm not mistaken. And if I may suggest, guys, if you want to watch a very good and insightful video on Affinity Sorrow, I will leave a link down below to the channel Retro Game Boy. This guy did a phenomenal job in explaining what Affinity Sorrow is going to be all about. Because on this video, guys, I really just want to express, my gratitude in how I kind of became, part of this project, in how I managed to, to play to write the song for the trailer. Because, if you follow my channel, you know this. If you don't, music production and songwriting is really my background. I studied music production and sound engineering, and I've always played in bands pretty much since I was 14 years old. But what happened was that, life got in the way. So 3.5 years ago, I really had to let go that life. And I never stopped playing, but I kind of stopped, writing music. And this was really the comeback that I needed. And again, if you follow my channel, you know what I've said on my very first video of this year, 2022. I said that I wanted to go back to music, to songwriting, and I wanted to produce at least one track. And I already did, and it's part of a video game, and it's crazy. So this actually started on Twitter. I follow Javier Leal. He's the fellow pixel artist that made the art for Affinity Sorrow. I love this guy's work, and I started talking with him on Twitter. So he watched my content on YouTube, and we were actually talking about pixel art, which is also something that I'm starting to get into. And eventually we started talking about music. I sent him some videos that I have on my channel, some video game covers, music covers that I did here. And he said that, they already have a music artist for Affinity of Sorrow. And let me tell you guys, the soundtrack of the game, the original soundtrack, is really, really good. But he also said that they were looking for somebody to write a piece for the trailer. So he got me in contact with Adam from Second Dimension. And again, Adam listened to a couple of my tracks. He actually listened to the one that I wrote for a Kingdom Hearts GMV that I also did here on the channel. He really enjoyed it, and he asked me if I could, write a song, which I did, and that became Affinity Sorrow. That is actually the name of the track that I gave to the track, as an homage to the game, and I really had a blast. The game has this really cool, old school, medieval vibe to it, even though it is kind of a JRPG. But it's different. It's definitely very original from the stuff that we usually see within this genre. I watched gameplay of the game, I browsed through the artwork, I also listened and took notes of the soundtrack, and then I just searched my early inspirations of Celtic and medieval music, because that was actually my very first band. My very first band was called Hidden Nature. I was 15 years old, I think, and yeah, we kind of played this, you know, medieval sound. So I combined all of that together. I opened my good old Pro Tools, my Innovation keyboard, because, you know, I just love to write and to program MIDI. And yeah, I spent the last weekend, the entire weekend, writing the song, and I had a blast with it. And stay tuned, because I'm also planning to release the song here on the channel with some gameplay footage of the game, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, it was kind of surreal when they gave me the final version of the trailer, and to see my name there on the credits. Yeah, this is truly very special for me. So moving forward, I want this to be the first step of a bigger adventure. I want to write more songs. I really want to get into you know, cheap tunes and writing scores for video games and also trailers. I really enjoy this experience. And yeah, I'm already browsing through, you know, my virtual instruments library. I have some really interesting things going on. And yeah, guys, this was the video. This was really just to share this with you. I'm very happy. Javier and Adam, you guys rock. I mean, thank you so much for this awesome, amazing opportunity. And I wish you all the best, all the success for Affinity Sorrow. And yes, guys, this is the most important thing. Affinity Sorrow, a brand new video game that is going to be released on a physical cartridge for both the Sega Mega Drive and Sega Genesis. Stay tuned for the Kickstarter campaign, which we will launch January 25th. And also don't forget to check out the Affinity Sorrow video by the Retro Game Boy Show. All of the links down below. And also let me know your thoughts, guys. Let me know down below your thoughts on the trailer, your thoughts on the song. So feel free, share your thoughts down below. Once again, a huge shout out and thank you to all of the Second Dimension team. And yeah, this was the video, guys. If you have a little bit of extra time and patience, feel free to follow me on social media. I'm on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. As always, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of the gaming community, and game a lot.